Good morning and welcome everyone. My name is Sally Myers and I'm the founder of the Paris and Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce Student of the Month program. And we are so excited to welcome you today to our April program. We are going to be meeting wonderful, outstanding, terrific, fabulous, awesome students, their families, their mentor teacher, their principals, and of course, all of our incredible sponsors today. So we are just delighted to have you all with us. We are going to begin with prayer and our Pledge of Allegiance, and our prayer is going to be led by Reggie Corrington from our prayer partner, which is Student Venture Club, and then our pledge is going to be led by none other than our wonderful Mayor Michael Vargas from the city of Paris. So Reggie, go ahead and begin our prayer.
Dear God, I want to thank you. Through one of the most challenging years, these students have stepped up and won Student of the Month in one of the most challenging and difficult years. And yet they persevered, showed incredible work ethic, and showed that no obstacle was too great for them. I want to thank you for all of these amazing kids and their incredible families, teachers, administrators that also poured into creating such an environment, even in the craziest of years. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. If you'd please stand and join me as we honor our nation's colors. Ready, begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate that. Love, Mike Behrens, the flag you had flying in the backdrop there. That was really good. You can always count on you for that. Thank you very much, Reggie and Michael. And just a little bit of Zoom etiquette, which I know you all know, but I need to share it anyway. Y'all have the little icons on the bottom left of your screen where you have either mute or stop video. So when you are not speaking, you'll want to keep your button on mute. And if you need to jump up, go grab something, whatever, just go ahead and do stop video. And then when it is getting close to your turn, go ahead and unmute yourself so that way we can keep our time rolling efficiently. And so again, we want to welcome all of you. Our program was founded originally in the 1992-93 school year. We began in Temecula, then Murrieta, Lake Elsinore, and in 1998 we founded the Paris Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce Student of the Month program. So we're celebrating 22 years, which is amazing. And so we're so excited about that. And a little bit about our program is we have a mission statement, and the mission statement is how all of your sons and daughters were selected for today, and we want you to know what that is. So we're a nonprofit organization, and we're honoring our high school college-bound seniors for their character, their love of learning, how all of our students have juggled numerous activities from campus activities, although we may not have had a lot of campus activities, but it's amazing what these kids have still done this year. And from community service to athletics, or how they've persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, family, and free enterprise. And you know, I don't know where you can go most days today where you can get all of that under one roof, but we do it at the Paris and the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. So I think that is really, really exciting. And we are going to hear incredible stories today about each one of our students, their passions, how they have made a difference, and how they've persevered through these times. And it's going to be incredible. I know what I don't know exactly what we're going to hear, but I know we're going to hear amazing stuff, and our jaws are going to drop and say, oh my word, y'all did this during this time? You have truly inspired us. So I'd like to introduce all of our students and our principals to you, and then I will introduce our sponsors, and then we will start our stories. So I'd like to introduce from Paloma Valley High School, our principal, Dr. Jennifer Tomasian. So say a big hello to us, please.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. And our student of the month is Rachel Leah Laird. So Rachel?
Hi.
Yay!
Oh, she's got a fan club too.
I know.
That's awesome. Paris Lake High School, our principal, Lee Alfred.
Hello, everyone. Good
Hey,
morning.
Lee.
Hi.
And our student is Travis Michael Cobb.
Hello.
Hi, Travis.
Good morning. And from Paris High School, our principal, Juan Santos.
Morning, everybody.
Hello. And our student is Maya Angelica Almeida, I believe.
Hey, Maya.
Hey, I love these fan clubs. And from Heritage High School, our principal, Mark Harrell. Good morning. And our student is Naraya Faith Martinez.
Hi. Nice to meet everyone.
Good, nice meeting you. So we are so excited to have all of you with us today. And I would like to, at this time, introduce our two representatives from our Chambers of Commerce. They're going to share just a few words of congratulations. And so from the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, we'll have Manisha Jones, Executive Director. And after that, we'll have Ignacio Valdivia he's with CRNR, but he's representing the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce. So thank you.
Good morning. I am so happy to be here to recognize these outstanding students. I am looking forward to seeing more wonderful things come from the schools and the students, and congratulations to you.
Thank you. And is Ignacio with us this morning?
I don't
I'm
see him.
not sure if he is. Is there another, either a member or someone that is on the board for the Paris Valley Chamber that might like to share a few words?
Sally, I'm the vice president.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and want to really congratulate the students on this great honor. There's only 8 of you a year that get honored this way, and to get selected out of your class of anywhere from 500 to 700 is incredible. And the Chamber of Commerce wants you to come back to town once you go to college and do your thing there. Come back and make both Paris and Menifee a better place. So thank you very much, and congratulations to you and your families.
Thank you, Grant. We appreciate that. And Grant Bennett is also our superintendent of the Paris Union High School District, so he wears a lot of roles. And Manisha, we haven't met yet, so it's exciting to meet you.
Whoops, I hit the wrong button there. It's nice to meet you too.
Oh, awesome. I'd like to introduce our volunteers. We have 2 chairs, and they are Sarah Rico and Anna Fetzner. So ladies, give a big shout out and say hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. And our MC, when I am unable to be here, is Grant Bennett, our superintendent. So thank you, Grant. You have filled in for me quite a bit this year, so you are incredible, and I appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Sally. Can't fill your shoes, but I just muddle my way through it.
Well, you know what? You do an incredible job. I hear awesome things every student of the month. So it's all about the kids and just our sponsors and everyone that participates. So thank you so much. I'd like to introduce all of our meal sponsors. And I believe that Sarah sent you a program. You're welcome to even follow along if you'd like on the inside. We have a number of sponsors here with us today. And also, I know that Ignacio Valdivia from CRNR, I believe that you're on board, so we'll be introducing you in a minute as well. So thank you so much. So when I go through and I introduce our sponsors, if you could do me a favor, if you're a sponsor, go ahead and unmute your mic. When I call out your business name, please give a big quick shout out so that your Hollywood Square lights up and everybody can see who you are. We have Altura Credit Union. Do we have Karina Koletsky or Joshua Smith with us this morning? Bank of Hemet. We have the City of Menifee, Council Member Lisa Sobek.
Good morning, everyone.
Thank you. From the city of Paris, Mayor Michael Vargas.
Good morning, everybody.
Thank you. County Supervisor Jeff Hewitt. Do we have Amber Smalley with us, a representative?
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Hey, Amber, good to see you. Thank you. CRNR Ignacio Valdivia.
Good morning, Sally. Good morning, students. Pleasure to be here, and congrats on everything.
Thank you. Also with the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce, so thank you, Ignacio. We appreciate you and sponsors really all of our programs that we have, so thank you so much.
Thank you,
And
Sally.
Municipal Water District, Jeff Armstrong, our board member. Jeff, are you with us?
He could not make it today, but Alma Ramirez here representing Eastern Municipal Water District. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Alma. We really appreciate it. And Loma Linda University Medical Center. Do we have Michael Schlesinger with Newport Pacific Land Company, LLC?
Hey, good morning, everybody, and congratulations to all the success that the students and teachers and families have enjoyed and persevered throughout this year.
Thank you. Looking forward to continuing seeing your great project moving along. And Paris Union High School District, we have just a fan club here. We have our superintendent, Grant Bennett, Anna Fetzner, Sarah Rico, Candace Rains. Where's Miss Candace? Hey, Candace. Robert Bro.
Robert Bruff, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Robert. Glad I've got that down. Bruff, I'll make a note of that. Joe Williams. Hey, Joe. And Kurt Korspanich. Not sure if Kurt was able to join us yet.
Kurt couldn't make it today, but I know that he's super proud of the students and sends his congratulations.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And from Riverside County Office of Education, our very favorite Shelley Yarborough.
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to the students. We're so proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley. We appreciate you and your wonderful family. You've been part of our program really since the inception, and so you mean so much to us. Thank you. And we also have with us this morning the Rotary Club of Paris. And I know we have Mike Behrens, Juan Santos, and Denny Marsh, so give shout outs. Awesome, thank you. And Sizzler Restaurants, that is me. So we're excited to be part of the program. Bill Kramer with Star Milling, so those are our breakfast sponsors, so we appreciate them very much. Then we have incredible scholarship sponsors. And just so that all of you families and students know, is that the Paris Union High School District has prepared a competitive scholarship application. Those have been sent out to all the principals. The principals then in turn have given them all to our students of the month. You have just a very specific amount of time to complete them, turn them back in, and then there will be judges from the community that will judge those applications, and we will select one student of the year from each of our schools. And I believe, Sarah, and you correct me, from our alternative schools, we've got one between the alternative schools. Is that correct?
We don't have any.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so we will be getting those names and winners out to you very, very soon. And we have a number of scholarship sponsors, and they have donated an incredible amount to our program. And it looks like today, and it changes because we have people continuing to come in and donate, but today it looks like those scholarships are valued at $2,718.75. So what we're trying to tell you is that every penny that comes to our program goes back to the kids, all right? So if it's cents or whatever it is, you all get it. So we're excited about that. And I'd like to introduce our scholarship sponsors. If you're with us, please give a big shout out, but I want to name them all. Fred Good and Associates, a partner of the Paris Union High School District. Dennis Murray with Code 4 Education Consulting. Eastern Municipal Water District, so Alma, thank you. Mike and Angel Behrens, thank you. John and Linda Denver, Les Swire Tire Center in Paris, the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, so thank you. Mount San Jacinto College, we have Jenny Hughes. Are you with us, Jenny, this morning?
Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to all the students. So proud of you.
Well, great. Jenny, it's a pleasure to meet you. I know that you are just joining us in our programs now, and we're going to be seeing you at all of them. So we want to welcome you.
Thank you so
for
much.
joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited. Thank you.
Well, we are too. Thank you. The Paris Union Management Association, Hector Gonzalez.
Hi, good morning. I'd like to congratulate the students on behalf of the Paris Union Management Association. Good job. It's a big accomplishment. Thank you.
Well, great. Thank you. Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, Shelley Yarborough. So thank you again, Shelley. The Rotary Club of Paris, Juan Santos and Mike Behrens. And of course, Star Milling, Bill Kramer. So we're very, very excited about that. And I also want to share with you that our Students of the Year get a special gift from POSCO in Lake Elsinore. CRNR with Ignacio Valdivia gives you a special gift, In-N-Out Burger, Coca-Cola, and so some special things will be given to our Students of the Year. I'm also wanting to introduce you to our dignitaries, and we have several of them with us today. And we're going to have you take, just about 15 seconds to 30 seconds just to share a few words of congratulations and wisdom or advice to our students. And we will begin with the City of Paris with Mayor Michael Vargas. And then we will go to the City of Menifee. And we have with us our council member, Lisa Sobek, and also our Mayor Zimmerman is also in attendance with us, so thank you. We'll have Assemblyman Jose Medina's representative, Cesar Gomez. From Assemblyman Kelly Ciarto, Joe Fuentes. From our Senator, Rosalie Ochabo, Jennifer Seablom. And from Riverside County, Jeff Hewitt's office, Amber Smalley. Riverside County Office of Education, Shelley Yarborough. Elsinore Municipal Water District, our board of director, I know he's not with us, so almost you're welcome to share a few words. And we'll have concluding remarks from our superintendent of the Paris Union High School District, Grant Bennett. So Mayor Michael Vargas, you can welcome to begin.
Thank you, Sally, and good morning to everyone. Congratulations to all the students of the month, and in particular the parents that are here supporting their students, their children. That's probably one of the biggest attributes to someone who's been chosen the student of the month is the support they get from their parents at home. Without the moms and dads and family members, this probably couldn't be happening. So this is a tremendous award that you're receiving today. The superintendent Grant mentioned it earlier, or someone did, but out of all these kids in your classes, you guys have been selected, so that's pretty awesome. And all I ask is that when you are done, if you continue on your education, whatever degree you're going to seek, and come back to our cities and give back to your communities. That's one way we can help continue this educational process, is by you coming back and sharing what you learn and passing it on to others so we can continue to grow our communities. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Should I just go ahead, Sally? Okay, well, good morning, students, as I said earlier, and congratulations. I have with me today Mayor Bill Zimmerman, but we in the city of Menifee truly recognize you for the work, the hard work that you have done. And really, I've heard the word this morning, perseverance. What you have gone through this year is going to just make you a better person and stronger in the years to come. We are very proud of you. And as Mayor Vargas said, it's the support that you have received from your parents, family, mentor, teachers, administrators that make this possible as well, but your hard work. And we just want you to know that we are just so very, very proud of you, and hopefully, as Mayor Vargas said, you'll come back and truly make a difference in your communities, wherever it will be. But we just hope you will consider coming back to our area, and just have a great day and soak up this moment. I wish we could be in person, but know that we're sending our love through social media. Thank you.
You're muted, Sally.
I'm on mute and I'm telling her.
Well, I'm trying to mind my own protocol here, except for when I forget I have to unmute myself. Is Cesar Gomez with us?
Good morning, everybody. Cesar Gomez with the Office of State Assembly Member Jose Medina. On behalf of the Assembly Member, it is my pleasure to congratulate this month's Students of the Month. We wish you the best for future success. Congratulations.
Thank you. Joe Fuentes.
Thank you, Sally, and good morning, everyone. Like always, it's an honor to be here, be a part of this amazing program. On behalf of Assemblymember Sayarto, I would like to congratulate all the students on a job well done, and especially want to acknowledge the teachers, administrators, and parents. Can't wait to hear your stories. Again, congratulations, and I wish you all continued success. Have a good day.
Thank you. Jennifer Seablom.
Good morning, everyone. It is wonderful to be here on behalf of Senator Ochoa Bogue. She just sends her congratulations to these amazing students and knows that they have a bright future ahead. And just so they know, the senator is a proud mother of three and also a former educator. So these awards are really, really important to her, and she knows what this means for our future of our state. So blessings to you all for a wonderful future.
Thank you. Amber Smalley.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Riverside County Supervisor Jeff Hewitt, we would like to congratulate you on receiving the April Student of the Month Award. We know that it has been a challenging year, but with that, we know that you guys are all a true testament to the meaning of perseverance and dedication to your education. So with that, we'd like to wish you congratulations and wish you the best of success. Thank you.
Thank you. And we have Shelley Yarborough and Naftali Galarza from Riverside County Office of Education.
Good morning. Congratulations, students. We're so very proud of you. You've persevered through one of the most difficult times, and still your education was so important to you that you made it this far. We wish you the best with your future and love to see you come back and share that experience with our cities. Thank you.
Naftali, do you want to say hello?
No, Shelley spoke well on behalf of our COE, and Dr. Gomez sends his congratulations to all of you. He wishes he could be here, but for everyone that's here now, just take time to say that today at noon will be our State of Education, so they're prepping for that right now. So sending his regards, and make sure to tune in later.
Thank you. We appreciate both of you. Thank you. And from Eastern Municipal Water District, Alma.
Yes, good morning. On behalf of Eastern Municipal Water District's Board of Directors and Director Jeff Armstrong, we'd like to congratulate all the students. We wish you much success in the future.
Thank you very much. And of course, Grant Bennett, our superintendent.
Excuse me. Thank you, Sally. On behalf of the Parish High School District Board of Trustees, I want to send their congratulations out to the students and the families for this great honor. Now, the last year has been so tough on the students, and our heart goes out to the kids, and especially the seniors that they haven't really got to have a senior year like they would normally have. But we're going to continue to move forward. These students have done great regardless of what obstacles have been in front of them. I do want to share, we're planning on traditional graduations. We'll have the stage set up. We'll have the kids coming across the stage and make it as traditional graduation as possible. And we're working on some other events for our seniors also, but we're really very proud of what they've done under these difficult times.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Grant, do you want to share a little bit about one of the assignments that they have as students?
Yes, I should have done that when I was sorry. So Sally's going to talk about a nice goodie bag that you're going to be getting as a prize for being Student of the Month. Inside that bag, you're also going to find a big stack of cards, and they're called thank you cards. You're going to get the opportunity to fill one out for every sponsor that's helped put this event on, and all the elected officials that have been here with us sharing. You fill those out and you turn them into your school principal, and the school district will take care of the postage for you. But it's very important to do that. The sponsors and vendors that help put this on look forward to reading those, and it's a handwritten note. You don't take your Chromebook and type out something and print out 40 copies and use glue stick and stick it in there. That's not the way we do it. It's a handwritten note from the heart, and to show our appreciation to our sponsors. So thank you very much, Sally.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now we're going to talk about these swag bags that you'll be receiving. And Sarah, if you want to take just a moment and let the students know how they will be receiving their special gifts.
That is actually done with the superintendent and the principals of the school sites. They will be hand delivered at a future time.
Okay, that is awesome. So in those swag bags, you're going to get a special gift from Altura Credit Union, a wonderful gifts and swag from the city of Menifee and the city of Paris. So they both have you covered, so that's exciting. You're going to get your thank you notes donated by Creative Printing. Eastern Municipal Water District has another gift for you. Impact Church, Pastor Ted Norton has a book for you. Coca-Cola provides the bags. You'll get to go visit New York's Upper Crust Pizza and Whimsical Yogurt. All your high schools will have a special gift for you. You'll get to go to Sizzler Restaurant. You'll get to visit Temecula Olive Oil Company's ranch, which will be a lot of fun. You'll enjoy certificates from Corner Bakery, Carl's Jr., Firehouse Subs, Jersey Mike's. Are you gaining calories? I sure am. Richie's Diner, Texas Roadhouse. And I'll tell you what, y'all are going to just have a great time. You might have to go visit your high school really, really soon and run around that track, because you're going to have so many great meals that you're going to enjoy from our generous businesses. So with that, we're going to go right into the presentation of our students. We have approximately 6 minutes per student, and it's going to be an awesome time of sharing. And the way that that time will be utilized is our principal has 1 minute. Our students have approximately 2.5 minutes. And in those 2 minutes, students, you are going to introduce your family and your guest, your mentor teacher, share a little bit about your college and career goals and about your current life on campus. And then we're going to want you to answer one or more of the following questions. And they are, what do you believe is your greatest contribution to your community, school, or family? What do you think is the most significant life lesson that you will take with you to college? How do you plan on giving back to our community or paying it forward? Or sharing a personal story that demonstrates an obstacle that you have overcome? And when you answer those questions, you're going to want to say an obstacle I've overcome is, or the greatest contribution, or my life lesson is, so that way we know you've answered the question. Then you will have your teacher share for about 1 minute, and then the final speaker will be one member of your family will get the opportunity to share. And we're going to go in this order, so principals, you know the drill, you'll just introduce the next school. We will begin with Paloma Valley High School, then Paris Lake High School, Paris High School, and we will have the final school will be Heritage High School. And so remember that you want to take yourself off mute when it's your school's turn to speak, and speak clearly. And we really are excited to hear your story. So let's begin with Dr. Jennifer Thomason and Paloma Valley High School.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce Miss Rachel Laird as our April Student of the Month. Rachel is an amazing student. She has a cumulative 4.196 GPA. In her 4 years here at Paloma, she's never earned anything less than an A. She's a 4-year member on our cheer team, just an outstanding all-around student. Some of the quotes I wrote down from teachers when they nominated her, they say that she's responsible, she's caring and bright and funny and helpful. The one that really stuck out for me was the teacher who said, and I quote from the teacher here, she loves to learn and really wants to understand the concepts. And so she is what each of us would want in a student. So Miss Rachel, please go ahead and take it away.
Hello. With me here today is my dad. Hello. Mom would be here, but she is at work. And I wrote like a 1-minute speech, just kind of covering the topics that you want us to cover. But if I need to elaborate, just let me know. So first, I'd like to thank our sponsors for being here today and giving me this opportunity to speak. And I'd like to thank Ms. Brown for taking the time to be here this morning. And I chose her to join us because of the continuous support she's given me since my sophomore year. Receiving Student of the Month is a very big honor. Throughout my years at Paloma Valley, I've taken my academics very seriously. So an award like this means my hard work and dedication are finally paying off. Sometimes I feel as though I don't deserve it, but I remind myself that accomplishments like this are what I've been working towards these past 4 years. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for my family being there for me every step of the way. After graduating, I plan on attending Mount San Jacinto Community College to finish my general education and prerequisites before transferring to a university's BSN program in hopes of becoming a NICU nurse. I haven't yet decided which university I will be attending, but my top choices are Loma Linda University and Cal Baptist University. To my fellow graduates, I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and I applaud you all for achieving academic success during this difficult time. That's all I have.
That was excellent. Thank you, Rachel. Ms. Brown, do you want to say a couple of things about Rachel and as a student?
I would love to, and here I am sitting here behind my computer crying, which is typical me. But I think, you know, you really hit on the nose that Rachel is exactly what every teacher dreams of having in a student, because she is hardworking and responsible. You can always count on her to get the work done, etc. But what stands out to me is that she's what everyone wants in a human, because she is one of the kindest, most genuine people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. She reaches out to her classmates and she helps them, and it's with like a genuine heart. She was in my 10th grade English class a couple years ago, and it is this class that stands out in my mind because it's always her goal as a teacher to have no Fs, you know. Let's end the semester with 0 Fs in the class, you know, but that's a very difficult thing to do. And I'm gonna have to say that I think that Rachel is a big reason why that is my one class in my entire teaching career where I was able to end a semester with 0 Fs in the class, because she has that ripple effect on humans. She helped her other classmates. I always knew that if I sat students next to her, they would benefit from her, and not because, you know, she was giving them the answers, although I'm sure some of them asked her for them, but because she was genuinely just that kind person who knew how to reach out to others and help them. And it's been such a pleasure that I've gotten to have her twice in her high school career. Thank you so much, Rachel, for everything that you've done for your fellow students and for me as a teacher.
Excellent. Thank you, Mrs.
That is
Brown.
really, really nice. Jennifer, I just want to go back for a moment to Rachel and see if she might want to answer one of those questions. She may have done it sort of on the sidetrack, but I wanted to kind of get that for sure.
Yeah, Rachel, why don't you give us a little bit more detail about some of the things you've been involved in here on campus?
Okay. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so besides academics, I've been involved with 2 sports so far. My first two years, I was on the wrestling team, and then I took a break junior year because junior year is the hardest year. So I definitely needed to focus on my grades and my academics. And then senior year, which is this year, I decided to join cheer. I started as JV and I was captain, and then I moved up to varsity. And so that's where I am now. And that's the only sports I've done, but I wish I could have done more. But I still wanted to do something because sometimes my academics takes up so much of my time that I need a break. So I wanted to do something fun on the side so I'm not like too stressed out and I have an outlet somewhere.
Well, that's good. What about like your lesson or a contribution or, an obstacle? What about one of those questions?
Yeah, so the one I thought about was the life lesson. And I thought about it, and I think one of the biggest life lessons that I'll take with me to college is to work for yourself and not others. And I've had a hard time realizing this. Sometimes I've noticed myself wanting to impress others and just proving to them that I can be successful, but really I should be proving to myself that I should be successful, because that's the most important thing to me. But it's taken me a while to realize that. But as I go into college, I think that's very important to just focus on yourself and not focus on what others expect of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, and now I think it's time for one of your family members to share.
Okay.
Hi guys, Dad, this is Jason. It's been a really great 4 years. Rachel's been heavily invested in sports. She likes to downplay it. The 2 years, not just wrestling, but being a varsity wrestler as a freshman was very, very challenging. 5 a.m. Early morning trips, getting home at 9, 10 o'clock, having to study for exams, do homework, staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning, getting up the next morning at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to school.
Now I'm doing that with work.
Yeah, now she's doing that with work. So, it's just been it's been a great collaboration between us being parents and Rachel and the students and the principal and the counselors. And we've met with the counselors every year, every step of the way, to make sure that we're on track for future endeavors, BSN programs, which schools do we qualify, what do we need to get in as far as general ed or additional classes to make sure that we qualify for those positions. So the last 4 years have been tremendous. We've had a son that went through Paloma a number of years prior to, but it's just an outstanding school, outstanding staff. Mrs. Brown, Miss Brown, sorry. I can't tell you what an honor it has been to have you instruct Rachel. She speaks of you regularly. And as an adult, we look back on our high school and we have that one teacher that really inspired us or made a difference. And wholeheartedly, I can say that's been you. So I know from this point on, Rachel's going to be able to reflect on the memories that she's had with you and continue forward and pass those on to future generations. I know she's going to cry. So again, outstanding job to everybody.
Eyes out right now, just so you know. Oh my God.
And again, guys, thanks for the sponsors, because without you, none of this would be, we wouldn't be able to do it. So again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your donations. On behalf of all the students, thank you very, very much.
Thank you for having such a beautiful human.
I tell people all the time, Rachel is the best of us. But again, thanks again, guys. I appreciate your time.
All right, and next up, I kick it to my colleague, Principal Mr. Lee Alfred at Paris Lake.
All right, thank you, Dr. Tomasian. It's my pleasure to be with you today and the opportunity for me to introduce my first student of the month as a new principal. I would like to introduce to you our Paris Lake Scholar Plus Program Student of the Month, Mr. Travis Cobb. Travis and I, we have a unique history as our paths crossed briefly while I was an assistant principal at Paloma Valley High School 3 years ago. Travis will recall this as a difficult time in his academic career, surrounded by some discipline issues, encountering some bullying events, and even most difficult, the loss of a close friend while in JROTC. There are many of us on this call today, including myself, that were affected by that tragic event. It truly was a difficult time for many of our staff and students there at the school, as I'm sure Dr. Tomasian and Mr. Bennett would recall that time. Despite all these early challenges, Travis found his way back by enrolling with our Scholar Plus online program. I asked for teachers to put input in selecting a student of the month. Travis' name came up multiple times with praise of his focus, dedication, and drive to graduate. Travis's father referred to Travis in sports terms as the comeback player of the year. Travis, your story is what we imagine for every student when they face some early challenges and come to our program looking for a fresh start. Your ability to overcome challenges has inspired our teachers and serves as a positive example for all Paris Lake students. Travis, I want to congratulate you on being selected as Student of the Month, and I want to welcome you to now share a little bit about yourself with everyone.
Thank you. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making this happen. Today I am joined with my mom, dad, my grandma and grandpa. Since I left Paloma, I technically spiraled downward throughout the years once leaving. And then I got recommended into this program by my brother's girlfriend, well now ex, but she was very close. She recommended it to my parents. We all talked about it. We put me in it. Freshman year I was failing. I am now a junior and I'm graduating early by a whole year. Parents and I, we got over problems in the past, problems now. We're able to finally fix things. Once I enrolled here, I was just a freshman, junior. This program gave me a second chance of getting my graduation early and trying to get out of high school as fast as I could. I met a lot of good teachers, counselors, principals, just flat out everyone. I'm going to be, after high school, I'm going to be joining a welding institute in Lake Elsinore because I'm a hands-on person. That's how I've always been. So it's just better to just get dirty with my work. Maybe starting my next chapter at California Institute of Welding. That will be in the fall. That's about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Travis, for sharing that. Travis has invited Mr. Alan Benson to say a few words on his behalf. Mr. Benson, are you there, sir?
Good morning. I'd like to thank all of the sponsors for allowing this to happen, and of course Travis for all the work that he's done. Being a teacher in an alternate ed situation, and having worked with the Scholar Plus Online Learning Academy for the last 3 years, we get a lot of students that come in and they have their own personal challenges, and Travis is no different. He had his own personal challenges, but every once in a while we have a student that understands the program, and Travis is one of those students that was able to really pick up on what Scholar Plus had an opportunity to offer him, and he took that by the reins, and he's ridden that quite well. Not only was he able to make up credits that he had that he had fallen behind on, but he's also been able to exceed and earn more credits than he needed to in order to graduate early. Yeah, he's coming up to the end of his junior year, and he is one of our graduates with the Paris Lake Scholar Plus program. Very, very proud of the work that he's done, but it's all Travis. Travis has got that inner drive, and I've told students many times before, and I know I've said this to Travis before, it doesn't matter why you want to get the work done. It matters that you do get the work done and you get it done right. And Travis has met that challenge every step of the way. Congratulations, Travis.
Thank you. You know, I'd like to go back to Travis for a minute. And Travis, if you could do us a great favor and maybe share with us either a lesson or an obstacle or your greatest contribution or one of the answers to those questions, that'd be awesome.
Come here, huh? I had to overcome a lot. I had to get surgery last year on my left knee for injuries that we didn't know I had. Over about a year later, I'm still getting over that surgery. I had to give up a lot of stuff I loved doing. Every step of the way, I had to learn, I had to overcome, had to find my own little path. I found a sport, I found things I can do. I'm able to start living life again.
Well, thank you for sharing. We really appreciate that. All right, one of your parents.
Good morning. My name is Michael Cobb. I'm Travis's father, and on behalf of his mother, his grandparents, and his brother, we couldn't be more proud of him. We thank you for allowing us to share with you this morning. I want to start by thanking Mr. Alfred for selecting Travis to begin with. We know it wasn't an easy decision. He has had some severe struggles over the years, and to watch him bounce back, and like Mr. Alfred used my quote earlier, he is definitely my comeback player of the last couple of years. To make up the ground that he's made up and to excel the way he's been excelling at this program, and all of its wonderful people that are part of it over at Scholar Plus and Paris Lake are fantastic. And I'd like to name a few of them. I know they're not online with us today, but I think some of you know them as from previous meetings and things of that sort. So I want them to get the credit for, for what they have done for him. So I would like to thank Dr. Garcia, who has moved on from the program. I want to thank Mr. Benson for his patience and understanding and his caring way in which he goes about dealing with my son. Ms. Young, Ms. Strickland, and Mr. Bryant and Mr. Flores. A couple of them have left the program also and moved on to other schools, but I want to say thank you very much to them. Mr. Bryant, which I mentioned a minute ago, and Mr. Lima, the counselor over there. I want to say congratulations to every other student of the month that's on with us this morning. It is an honor, and you've all worked very hard for it, so congratulations. And the last couple things, I'd like to thank all the school board members and all the members of the other boards that are attending here this morning for taking the time out of their day to allow us to speak to you and tell a little bit of our story. And I also want to thank the sponsors for their generous support and contributions, because without them, we don't have these programs. So we are very thankful as a family. We are very excited that he's graduating his junior year. And we just want to thank you very much for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cobb. I appreciate those kind words. And I just want you to know, sir, that it was not a difficult decision for me. All those people that you just thanked individually had a lot of great things to say about Travis, which made that decision very easy to select him a student in the month. So I just want to congratulate you and the family again.
Thank you.
So now let's go ahead and pass it on to my colleague, Mr. Juan Santos, the principal at Paris High School.
Good morning, everybody. I forgot I had to unmute myself. Thank you again to sponsors for continuing to acknowledge our students throughout the district and providing this opportunity for our students to be recognized. Every month, it's a pleasure to be here and kind of hear the story of all of our students from throughout the district because they're just simply amazing. So thank you for continuing to support this program. My student of the month is Mia Almeida. And one of the things that's magnificent about her is that she should be the picture for perseverance, resiliency, and success. Mia has had some struggles as she's been she's been a student at Paris High School, but she's made a remarkable turnaround. And a lot of it had to do with her prior experiences that she had when she was in elementary school and middle school. She had some bad experiences with some teachers. And luckily, when she came to Paris High School, she was paired up with Miss Osuna, who is one of her teachers, and she's had her for the last 4 years. And between the support that Miss Osuna has provided and also Miss Sloan, one of the paraeducators, they have seen Mia blossom into the young lady that she is right now. And she's going to discuss, a little bit of her journey, and so is Miss Osuna right now. But it truly has been amazing what she's been able to overcome. And to the extent that those bad experiences that she had in the younger years has motivated her to want to continue in a path, hopefully to become an educator. And you'll hear a little bit more from her right now. But with that, I'd like to introduce Ms. Osuna so she can say a little bit more about Mia Almeida.
Good morning, everyone. It's always an honor to be here. In my 11 years with Paris Union High School District, I've only had the opportunity to be at Student of the Month a handful of times, but I can definitely say that it is one of the most rewarding experiences of my career. Today, however, I don't want to speak to you about me. I am here to speak to you about a remarkable young lady named Maya Almeida. And I'm sorry, my voice is cracking a little just because I know her struggles have been so overwhelming that I'm proud of her, I'm super proud of her. So she's overcome so much in her short life, and with her permission, I'm going to share to you guys a little bit about the adversities that Maya has overcome. And again, she's turned her negative experiences into very positive ones. So when Maya was in elementary and middle school, she had a very, very unfortunate interactions with adults that were supposed to be there to help her. Maya has a learning disability, and as some of you may or may not be aware, having a learning disability is already a stigma that you have to learn to work through. So Maya was stigmatized, ridiculed, and her self-esteem was crushed. So when I met her in the 9th grade, she would not go out during lunch. She was super shy. She spent many hours in the safety of, we call it my little hub. So she would spend a lot of hours in my room. It took a lot of hard work to help her realize her potential, because she does have a lot of potential. Maya would like to be a teacher of all things, because again, those negative experiences that she's had have helped her realize that the power of teaching is extremely awesome. So she wants to encourage students and help other students with learning disabilities. She found her calling in helping and serving others, and she has come such a long way. Currently, she's the secretary for Paris High Lean Crew. And I don't know if you guys know how important that is and what a competition that is to apply and even get yourself from being that shy student into speaking in front of your peers and just simply doing events and helping other people. So Maya has come a long way. And Maya, I want to tell you this. When I think about you, I think about success. I think about resilience. I think about compassion. You're an inspiration. And one of the reasons why I find my career so extremely rewarding. You're a great example of a successful student and a great role model for your peers. And I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to be a great teacher. So I am proud to call myself your case carrier, your advisor, and your teacher. Thank you so much, Maya, for coming into my life.
I'd like to also introduce Miss Sloan, one of our paraeducators who wanted to just say a little something because she's also been part of our journey. Miss Sloan?
I think Miss, oh, there she is.
Yes, good morning to all. I would like to just say the 4 years that I've been with Maya, she has really blossomed. Maya is the epitome of success. You know, we watch nature and think about butterfly, how this butterfly is in this cocoon, and all of a sudden it starts to burst through and come out beautiful. This is what Maya has done. She has been an inspiration even to me, even through the struggles I went through. But Maya is an inspiration to all students, even adults, because going through the things that she went through elementary and junior school and coming to Paris High for the 4 years that I've been with her as well, with Miss Asuna, Maya has really blossomed. Has come out to where she's able to stand and have a conversation with you without holding her head down. She was this little girl that was backed into a corner when we got her. But now she is a beautiful, blossoming young lady. And I am so proud to be a part of the journey with Maya.
Thank you, Ms. Sloan. Maya?
Hi, I'm Maya, and this is my mom, Christina. I would like to start off with thanking the sponsors, Asuna, Miss Alone, for supporting me, and Mr. Santos. I always had a struggle in school because of my learning disability. I always felt little less because I wouldn't read like fast or write fast. And teachers would make me feel bad about it. But when I met Asuna, she helped me overcome it. And it's okay.
You got this, Maya. You got this.
She helped me a lot. It was hard to go to school, but I grown from it at least, and I'm excited for my new chapter in life. And that's it.
Maya, what are your plans for after high school?
I'm planning to go to community college, then transfer to university, and to become a teacher to help students that have learning disabilities like me, to know that they're worth it and they could overcome anything.
Nice. Thank you, Maya. You want to introduce your mom?
This is my mom, Christina.
Hi, my name is Christina Almeida, and I want to thank everybody for being here and for the honor that you guys gave to my daughter. I want to thank you, Ms. Osuna, especially because you are becoming you are an angel to my daughter. I was struggling because I didn't know how to help her. I was feeling like a failure, like of mom, because I didn't know how to help her. But thanks to you, you're being an angel to her. Thanks to you, she's growing up and she's become more successful at school. And I thank you for what you have done to help my daughter. I bless you for being in our lives. And to the school. Thank you for all the support that you guys have given to my daughter. It was challenging all these years. She was when before school, she was a happy girl. She was in dance. She was dancing. She was in a lot of sports. But as soon as she started school, everything changed. And I guess I didn't pay attention to it until it was too late that she was already damaged from all this. But thanks God, she's growing and she's gonna be okay and she's gonna be successful. And thank you very much for all your help.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mia, for being so amazing as well. And just in case you guys didn't know, Ms. Osuna is our Teacher of the Year, representing Paris High School. That's because she's an amazing teacher. So thank you, everybody, for supporting our students. Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Mark Correll and his student, Naria Martinez from Heritage High School.
Good morning, everyone, distinguished guests, families, and friends. Thank you for making today possible and memorable for our students. It's my privilege to recognize Naria Martinez as Student of the Month. Naria is accompanied by her parents and family members. Our nominating teacher, Ms. Sifter, had to sign out and sends her heartfelt regrets. She left brief comments in the chat that read, Naria, I'm so proud of you. It's been my pleasure to have you in my class. I'm so sorry I am unable to stay, but know that I believe you have a bright future ahead of you. You're a wonderful young lady who is always positive and a joy to be around. Ms. Sifter does our work experience class, and unfortunately she's doing work permits this morning, and that's where she became familiar with Naria. And she shares as well, Naria has been working extremely hard in preparation for next year. She currently works at Panera and also is a young entrepreneur who sells clothing and metaphysical supplies, crystals, and essential oils. Next year, she will be attending Cal Poly Pomona, where she will be pursuing an education in veterinary science, all the while maintaining an impressive 3.8 grade point average. And so I had the privilege of meeting Naria briefly with her family members. They're in our flex room this morning. Dad got the honors to be able to speak on behalf of the family this morning. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Naria, followed by Mr. Martinez.
Hi, everybody. I first want to say thank you guys for all coming out, and thank you to the sponsors for making this possible. I also want to say congratulations to the other students who have been nominated. Today I have my dad with me, Israel Martinez. He's going to be speaking a little bit later. And then I also want to thank Mr. Hurrell and Ms. Sifter for allowing me to be part of this, and Ms. Sifter especially, because she's always someone I could talk to and help me through the process of getting my work permit. I've been working since I was 16, saving up money so I can move out for college. I'm going to be moving to Pomona on my own to go to university at Cal Poly Pomona. I'm going to be pursuing veterinary science. I've always known what I wanted to do since I was in first grade. I've always known I wanted to be with animals. It's my calling and I love them. I didn't know what I would do if I didn't do that. I also, like Mr. Hurrell said, I have my own small online business where I sell metaphysical items like crystal manifestation jars, essential oils, and I do card readings as well. Today I wanted to talk about an obstacle that I've overcome in my 4 years of high school. When people come to these events, I believe that they only like to talk about their greatest accomplishments or put on like their best face. But today, like the other student, I wanted to be vulnerable and be an advocate for mental health and awareness, showing that it's normal and it should be addressed more. Today, I wanted to be a voice for other teenagers and young adults who I know are going through the same battles as me. Through my entire high school career, I have struggled with anxiety and dissociative thoughts. The overwhelming emptiness of what depression brings into my life, and times when OCD controlled my life. Sorry. When people look at me, they only see the star student with good grades and confidence, but what they don't see is the inside inner struggles that go on inside my mind, and what I've had to overcome throughout the years. Although these times were scary and made me want to give up, every time I persevered through them, it was the true reason that kept me going. These hard times when my strength and grit had to come into my life, I knew I wanted to create a better future for myself every time I persevered through them, and that's what kept me alive. They helped me remember I could overcome anything, and deal with these battles for almost 5 years, and knowing I'll most likely deal with them the rest of my life has helped me gain the courage and the confidence to speak up and help others. I know high school life can already be stressful and difficult, but adding something heavy on top of that, like mental illness, can be even more tiring and dark. I want to be an inspiration to those who go through similar experiences, and I want those to know that there is a light at the end. And also, I want to honor those that we've lost to mental illness. I want people to see my struggles and know that they can accomplish just as much, maybe even more. I know at times we can be our own worst enemy, and we can feel like no one is there. But with determination to get better and seeking out help, being honest with ourselves, and challenging our mind to push through and create healthy coping mechanisms, even though it's hard, I believe that anyone can overcome their battles and be safe. Thank you. And then I guess now I'll invite my dad to talk.
Good morning. Can everybody hear me okay? Yes.
Yes.
My name is Israel Martinez. I'm accompanied here with my wife, Naraya's mother, Tony, grandmother, Miriam, and my daughter, Alexis, Naraya's sister. First and foremost, I'd like to just thank all the board members, the community leaders, teachers, staff, and faculty for always doing such an amazing job, especially here at Heritage. The work that they've done for our students, especially during these difficult times, I think has been amazing, and all their support that they've given us and my daughter. And thank you to all sponsors for everything that you do, for allowing us to come together to recognize our children today. And thank you all of the inspiring students and for their story as well. We just wanted to say how proud we are of our daughter, Naraya. Very proud of all of her academic achievements, her hard work, and always put a great effort when it comes to her goals and pushing through adversity. But the one thing that sorry, We also wanted to just say that we're very proud of her for being accepted into the University of Cal Poly, and also being accepted into just becoming what she really inspires to be. The one thing that I'm very most proud of my daughter is her ability and strength to advocate for others who aren't able to maybe advocate for themselves. Noriah has a natural ability to sympathize and empathize with people and has no tolerance when it comes to fighting against hate or injustice. And she will always stand up for what's right, even if it means disagreeing with popular opinion. She always stands strong and voices her beliefs and for the rights of others. And I truly believe this is how my daughter will make an impact in society. And we're all very proud of her. And I just want to thank my daughter for being such an amazing person, and just wish you the best of luck in life. Thank you again to all the staff and sponsors. And most importantly, just want to thank God for all his blessings. Thank you so much for all of you, for everything that you've done for us and my family.
Okay, thank you for me to speak about my obstacles and share my story, and just giving the opportunity to accept the Student of the Month award. And I just want to thank the school and everybody else, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Noriah, Mr. Martinez, and family. It's been an honor to nominate Noriah this month. Mrs. Myers, thank you for having us today, and back to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. This has been an incredible morning. I have taken lots of notes and really had an opportunity to reflect on what you all had to say this morning. And we're getting ready to close. And at the end, I'd like to take just a few moments and share some key words and phrases that struck me the most about each one of you. And so if when I call your name, just take your name off or take yourself off mute in case you want to say something. But on Rachel, hello, Miss Rachel. Some of the neat things that I enjoyed hearing about you today is that that you're a very caring and kind person. You love to help others. I heard hard work, and when you talked about your lesson, just that you're a very conscientious young lady, and instead of wanting to go out and impress others, you want to make sure that you're actually accomplishing things for yourself, knowing that as you learn to better yourself, then you have the skills to go out and help others, versus being a person that just wants to impress others. And so you really, sometimes when you say, oh gee, I'm working for myself, it may sound like selfish, but it's not, because what you're doing is you're taking all of the opportunities that God has given you and to be able to use your gifts and talents to the very best. And when we do that, then we're then able to reach out and help and encourage others. And so I see that being just a great joy and just a super character asset for you. And I know you're going to do very well working on being that NICU nurse, and just love how you have that special bond with your family as well. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very humbling. I think it's very important to stay humbled. That's what I preach all the time. I'm very thankful for everyone here today and sharing their stories, and Miss Brown and my dad here. And I really do feel like I was put on this earth to help other people. And I just think that's what I'm here to do, especially being a nurse. So it really touches my heart, all the kind comments by Miss Brown. So thank you. And I really appreciate the opportunity to be here.
You're welcome. I will have to tell you, this is kind of a sidetrack. I was out visiting a lot of our restaurants and going through some other states, and I've met just in airports so many traveling nurses, and it was just a blessing to hear their stories and their love for people, and their willingness to be away from their home for several months at a time and go be in a whole new town with a whole new group of people, you know, for 3 or 4 months and then move on to another place. And so I know that nurses take a great deal of time and care for others and sacrifice as well. So we wish you the best. All right, Travis. You know, Travis, I have to tell you, I was very impressed. I'm looking at you and your father, and you're both in those ties. You're dressed for success. And I really appreciated your willingness to just open yourself up. And the word that we heard, you know, from Naraya was vulnerable, and yet you were exactly the same in that the sense that you shared some of the challenges that you have had and the loss of a dear friend. And yet we also heard things such as you are that comeback player, that comeback kid, and how you want to be a positive example, and you are a positive example for all of us. And the fact that you've gone through these struggles, but yet you were determined, you persevered, you have taken your education seriously, you're graduating early. You shared that you had some challenges between education and with your family. And yet, you know, what's really exciting is with God, all things are possible because we can have forgiveness, we can have reconciliation, we can have healing. And when we take all of those huge challenging burdens off our shoulders and give it to God and try to make that reconciliation, it's amazing how our shoulders get lifted and we can go on, we can turn a new page. You know, you talked about that new chapter in your life, and I see that you're doing that and you're going to be very successful. I know some people in the welding business, they love it. And it is such, you know, it's kind of one of those things, they just feel so good about what they're able to create and make and repair and build. And that is a very exciting field. And I'm thrilled for you over that. I love the fact that you have overcome and you have, in my opinion, this new attitude. And so you are going to do fabulous. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And Maya, where are you, Miss Myra? Say hello so I can see where I have so many squares out here. There you are. You know, my heart really goes out for you, and I wrote so many words about you, you know, perseverance, struggles, success, overcome, victory, turning negatives into a positive. And you know, it's amazing because as parents and adults, we can all look back on our own children and see maybe certain challenges that each one of them have had. And yet, many times those weaknesses can turn into be some of our greatest strengths. And then we are able to be such a example, a shining light to others that may have similar challenges because you were able to show how you persevered and how you were able to be victorious over it. And you didn't let what others said about you hold you back. Or maybe if you did at one time, you realized that really that was a waste of time because God has given you this wonderful life on this earth. He's put you here for a purpose. He's given you gifts. He's given you strengths. He may have given you struggles, but that is okay because it's through those struggles that you gain strength and you gain confidence. And you've done a beautiful job with that. You have a darling smile. You've got this wonderful relationship with your mom who loves you just so much. And you have a fabulous relationship with your teachers at school. And so you have this group that loves you and is always looking out for you. And here you have, you know, Miss Osuna, your teacher of the year. I mean, what amazing talents that you have surrounding you. So you are going to do fabulous. And so many people are going to look to you and say, I want to be just like you. And you are going to be very humble in sharing how you have been successful and victorious. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Naraya, You know, Naraya, I'm already jiving with you because you work for Panera Bread. I'm in Sizzler Restaurants. You know, we both like working with food and people and customer service and satisfaction and quality and all those things. So I understand that. I love the entrepreneurial spirit about you. And, you know, it's kind of one of those things where nobody should ever tell you no, because you're going to find out a way to take care of it and do it anyway, right? You know, that's what entrepreneurs do. And you're going to have a great time at Cal Poly Pomona. And you know, folks that love animals, they're just always sweet, they're precious. And I loved your story about being vulnerable and sharing a little bit about your anxiety and stress. And I just know, you know, when you said you thank God, I thought, okay, this woman, she loves God too. She knows that she's going to get her strength from God, and he can take all those stresses, all those anxieties, all those challenges, and he can turn them into some of your greatest strengths, which he already has. And I know you're doing your head, you're going, yes, I know that that's happening, because you are giving it to him and you're not dwelling on those things. You're not being this self-focused. You're looking out saying, okay, how can I better myself so that I can be a help to others? And it's kind of interesting. That's been a little bit of a theme for this morning, and are you wanting to not just persevere, but making wise decisions, you know, for your future, and showing this wonderful confidence that you have, and being an inspiration to others, and making, you know, wise decisions for yourself. And people will know that about you. They already have, and wanting to be an advocate for others for those things that are truly right and true and pure and lovely and honorable. And those are all qualities that you're sharing. So congratulations to you as well.
Yes, thank you. And then again, I just wanted to thank all the sponsors and everybody, my family who is out here supporting me, and just thank you. I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
Oh, you are so welcome. My closing statement is going to be from a book called The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader, which all of you are leaders. And the book is written by John Maxwell. He's an author, he's a pastor, he's a motivational speaker, and he has various words, and the words that we're going to share on today is responsibility, which I believe you all have taken your responsibility as a son or a daughter, a student, a friend, an employee, all very seriously. So this is what he says about responsibility. He says, good leaders never embrace a victim mentality. They recognize that who and where they are remain their responsibility. It's not that of their parents, their spouses, their children, the government, their bosses, or their coworkers. They face whatever life throws at them and gives it their best, knowing that they will get an opportunity to lead the team only if they've proved that they can carry the ball, because people know you care. So I think that that definitely describes each one of you. You may have gone through challenges, you've persevered, you've taken whatever has come at you, and you said, you know what, I'm not going to stick in this rut. I'm going to move on. I'm going to get better. I'm going to be a leader and a role model to others. I'm going to be victorious. And so all of you are doing that, and I just praise the Lord for that. That is just so awesome. So with that, Sarah and Grant, if there's anything else that you want to say, then we're ready to conclude.
Nothing more from me, Sally. Just thank you for all you do for our students in our community.
Well, thank you. So each one of you go out and have a blessed day. And oh, you know, there's one other thing. Shelley, I want to say something to you. This comes with a heavy heart, but your dear husband, Mark Yarborough, has been part of our program since the inception. And I know that we recently lost your dear husband, I believe, to COVID. And I wanted to tell you personally, and to the entire community in Paris and Menifee, how much we have loved him, how much he just loved our program, his commitment, his dedication. He always came, even when he had grease and oil under his fingernails because he was working on all those cars. He'd leave his shop and it didn't matter what was going on. He would come to our program. He was always there for our students, loved our kids, just like you love on him. And I want you to know that he has a special place in my heart and in the heart of our Student of the Month program. We just love him and we love you. So thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And it's still hard, but we'll get through it.
Yes, and he's a great example of love and dedication to our community. So with that, I'd like to thank all of you students, all you families, teachers, our wonderful sponsors. We just love you so much. And we'll look forward. Our next event will be Student of the Year, and we will be sending out information on that and as soon as we get it from our superintendent's office. Thank you, and God bless each one of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.